Okay, guys, it's been a while, and a lot has happened in that while, right? BitBoy came from being controlling and being the CEO of a big media company in the crypto space to being fired, to becoming a high-value playboy, to kind of sort of being hired again, to everything getting back to normal. And in all that time, the price has really done nothing. It has gone up 1%, gone down 1%, gone up again 0.5%, and nothing has really happened. So I was just taking a break, relaxing a little bit from making content. But there's one thing that I did see today that I thought was interesting. And it's the fact that MetaMask is now including a sell button. That means that if you're in the United States or if you're in the United Kingdom, you can now sell, you can buy or sell from the MetaMask app itself. Now that definitely tells me one thing, right? It's part of the evolution of the space, but a very painful thing because you're now getting a lot of consolidation. A lot of players are becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. Now, the same thing that they're doing is something that Uniswap wants to start doing as well. And they now want to get in the business of also not just being DeFi players, but also getting into centralized finance and potentially becoming tools as well that actually take your freedom away so that those entities can grow and make more money. Now, what do I mean by that? We know that Uniswap started blacklisting tokens, saying that, well, you cannot buy with the front end this token or that token. And we're starting to see them trying to get in that centralized player territory. Now, what we also saw in the bear market was you also saw a lot of coins start to, a lot of centralized players start to die off. We saw Celsius go away. We saw BlockFi go away. So now what we're getting is a consolidation of power and a growth of some of the DeFi players that have been well managed, and that seemed to be the direction that we're going. Now, all in all, I think it's good for the short term, good for price as well over the short term, but it's not so good for decentralization. So now more than ever, what we need is more decentralized tools. And for that, I do think that there are very few players that can truly say that they're for DeFi. And one of the things that, if you look at the gatekeeping that happens with Pulse and with Pulse chain, it's going to be the only chain that's completely decentralized, because we are going to be forced to build DeFi, real DeFi tools. So the dream that Satoshi Nakamoto had of a peer-to-peer electronic cash system might exist only one place in the future. And that's an exciting thing. That means that we could have a potential of having massive, massive gains because of that. Now, if you look at the numbers though, some of the numbers, I was looking at the trading volume has gone down a bit for Pulse chain. We're seeing about 10 million for the entire Pulse chain for 24-hour volume. And majority of the trading is still with the RH ecosystem tokens. If you look at the trading volume of RH tokens and the RH ecosystem tokens paired with stable coins, they still constitute about 60% of all volume on Pulse chain. Now, other coins constitute about 40%. I think that number is going to continuously grow. So I think the altcoin space on Pulse chain ecosystem is going to be huge. And there's a lot of excitement around the different tokens. I spoke about PDAI last week, and I spoke about what Atropa action happening there. I'm not super excited about it because there's a lot of people who got it for free. But the community, I must say, is interesting because it's becoming a very militant, very strong community in very much ways that look like what Hex looked like in the beginning. Now, as how it ends, we will see, time will tell, but I'm not super bullish on it. But I am bullish on the community though. The community seems to be showing so much love to it. Anyway, guys, those are my thoughts about what's been happening around the space, and let me know what I missed in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again next time. And remember, guys, check out with this dip that we have. We've seen PulseShib has dipped to market cap right now sitting under 300k. So I think that the one thing that I like about what PulseShib is doing is that it seems to be holding a lot. It seems to be holding a lot. And if you look at many tokens that launched on Pulse chain that are as old as PulseShib is, many of them, no one even knows their name anymore because they came at a hot season, everyone talking about them, then they just die. But PulseShib is holding really strong. I'll leave some links in the description. You can check out the charts and all that other good stuff. And you can also check out shipshift.com. It's a DEX, decentralized DEX on Pulse chain. And you can list tokens, you can create tokens and list them there if you want to. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you again next time. As usual, not financial advice.